and welcome to Mrs. U Makes. I'm your host Diane, and in today's tutorial I'll be showing you how to make my Atika earrings. All instructions are given using US terminology, and you can find further details in the drop down box. To make the earrings you will need two shades of embroidery floss. I'll just get that in focus. Each of these is 7 meters long. You could also use crochet thread for this as well. You need a crochet hook. I'm using a 2.5 millimeter hook, and you will need a pair of ear wires with a chain attached to a chain and jump rings. To begin, work a magic loop. Right, chain 1, and then we're working 3 double crochets into this space here. That's 1, 2, 3. Next, we'll do a chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and again work 3 double crochet into the loop. 1, 2, 3, and then work another chain 3 and another 3 double crochet until you have a total of 4 of these 3 sets of double crochets and 4 of these 3 sets of chains. Once all those stitches have been worked, join to the first double crochet using a slip stitch and pull the tail that you had from the magic loop just to tighten the square. So this hole just becomes smaller and it pulls everything together. Next, I've just chained this just so that I don't pull out the stitch. I'm not going to cut this off yet because I'm still going to need this color later on for the next round. So I've attached the new shade onto one of these double crochets. It doesn't matter which stitch you attach the new thread to. I'm going to work a single crochet into each of the double crochets from the previous round. And then now I'm going to work 5 single crochets into the chain 3 space from the previous round. 2, 3, 4 and 5. So continue on in the same way, working a single crochet into each double crochet stitch and 5 single crochets into the chain 3 space from the previous round. Reattach the first color to any one of the single crochets that were worked into a double crochet in the previous round, and chain 1, and then work a double crochet into the same stitch and work double crochets into each single crochet that was worked into a previous double crochet. When you get to the single crochets that were worked into the chain 3 space, the first 2 single crochets will have 1 double crochet worked into them. The third one will have 3 double crochets worked into them, and then the final 2 will have 1 double crochet worked into each of them. So we had 5 single crochets worked in this corner in total. The first 2 will have 1 double crochet worked, the third one will have 2 double crochets worked, and the final 2 will have 1 double crochet worked in each one. So 1, 1, that's the second one. So now the third will have 3 double crochets worked into it. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and that will set us up to make the corner for the square. And then the final 2 will have 1 double crochet each. So that's 1 and 1. So continue on working 1 double crochet into each single crochet that was worked into the previous double crochets, and a double crochet worked in the first and last 2 single crochets that were worked into the chain 3 space, and 3 double crochets worked in the third single crochet that was worked in, that was the chain 3 space. Once all the double crochets have been worked, join it to the first double crochet using a slip stitch, pull the yarn through and then the thread through, and then cut it off. And there, now it's done. So to stiffen this up, you can use a stiffening solution or mix up some PVA glue with water, dip this in and then just lay it flat. You could even pin it down if you wanted and just block it out to get the right shape. Then once that's done, just take an EY, attach to some chain with a jump ring, and just put the jump ring through one of the stitches like so, and then just close it up. Once that's done, we'll have an earring ready to wear. So just make 2 of these and you're good to go.